Walk into any online 3D printing store and you'll find dozens of different filament types: PLA, PETG, ABS, ASA, TPU, nylon, carbon fiber, silk, wood, matte, high speed. It can feel impossible to know which one is actually right for your project. The truth is, there isn't one filament that's perfect for everything. The best filament depends entirely on what you're trying to make. In this video, I'll explain the most popular 3D printing filaments, when you should use them, when you should avoid them, and which ones are actually worth spending your money on. By the end, you'll know exactly which spool belongs in your printer. And by the way, if you'd like to compare any of the filaments, printers, dryers, or accessories mentioned in this video, I've linked everything in the description so you can check current prices and reviews while you're watching. Let's start with the material almost everyone prints first: PLA. If you're new to 3D printing, buy PLA. Seriously, it's affordable, easy to print, available almost everywhere, produces excellent print quality, and works well on nearly every modern printer. It's perfect for desk organizers, decorations, prototype part, educational projects, and most indoor prints. Its biggest weakness? Leave a PLA print inside a hot car, and there's a good chance it will warp. That's why PLA isn't always the best choice for outdoor or high temperature applications. Next up, PETG. Think of PETG as PLA's tougher older sibling. It's stronger, more flexible, handles heat much better, and resists moisture better than PLA. PETG is excellent for tool holders, mechanical part, storage bins, garden accessories, and anything that needs a little more durability. The downside? It can string more than PLA. Supports are usually harder to remove, and dialing in your settings may take a little patience. Now let's talk about ABS. Years ago, ABS was one of the most common printing materials. It's tough, heat resistant, can be sanded, can be glued with acetone, and can even be vapor smooth for a glossy finish. But ABS has drawbacks. It warps easily, needs higher temperatures, usually benefits from an enclosed printer, and produces noticeable fumes while printing. For many hobbyists, there's now a better alternative: ASA. ASA offers many of the same strengths as ABS, but with much better resistance to sunlight and weather. If you're printing outdoor brackets, mailbox numbers, garden equipment, or anything exposed to the elements, ASA is usually the smarter choice. Next, TPU. If you've ever wanted to print something flexible, this is your material. Phone cases, gaskets, protective feet, bumpers, wearable accessories. TPU bends instead of breaking. It does print slower than rigid plastics, but once you learn it, you'll find yourself using it surprisingly often. Now let's look at specialty PLA filaments. Silk PLA creates incredibly shiny decorative prints. Matte PLA hides layer lines and gives prints a professional appearance. Wood-filled PLA creates prints that actually resemble carved wood. Carbon fiber PLA produces stiff, dimensionally accurate parts with a beautiful matte finish, but it requires a hardened nozzle because the fibers are abrasive. These specialty filaments are fantastic for specific applications, but standard PLA is still the better everyday choice for most people. Quick reminder: if you're trying to decide which filament to buy first, I've linked my favorite beginner options along with recommended dryers and storage solutions in the description below. Now let's move into advanced materials. Nylon. Nylon is incredibly strong, impact resistant, and excellent for functional mechanical parts. The challenge: it absorbs moisture extremely quickly. It often requires higher temperatures, and it's significantly harder to print successfully. Unless you already have some experience, I'd wait before diving into nylon. Polycarbonate is another engineering material. It's exceptionally strong, very heat resistant, and perfect for demanding applications. But like nylon, it usually requires a capable printer with higher nozzle temperatures. For most hobbyists, it's overkill. So what filament should you actually buy? Here's my recommendation: best overall, PLA. It delivers the easiest printing experience with consistently excellent results. Best budget: standard PLA from a reputable manufacturer. Affordable, reliable, perfect for learning. Best value: PETG. If you already know the basics, PETG opens the door to stronger functional parts without becoming overly difficult. Best Premium, high-quality ASA for outdoor projects, or premium carbon fiber reinforced materials if your printer supports abrasive filaments. Best for beginners, PLA, no question. Buy one good spool, learn your printer, master the basics, then expand your collection. One mistake I see beginners make all the time: buying 10 different filament types before finishing their first spool. Don't do that. Learn one material well, then move to the next. You'll save money, waste less filament, and become a much better maker. At the end of the day, every filament has strengths, every filament has weaknesses. The best makers don't ask, "What's the best filament?" They ask, "What's the best filament for this project?" That one question will improve your prints more than almost any hardware upgrade. If you're ready to stock up on quality filament, check out the links in the description where you'll find the spools, printers, and accessories mentioned throughout this video. And if this guide helped you, subscribe, because every week we share practical 3D printing tips, reviews, and buying guides designed to help you print smarter.